And so right now we're going to take you down to game action. We just had Mozambique featured in that video. They're going to start getting onto the pitch right now. And so we should be taking you down there where, again, the work of Nick Lawrence is going to come to fruition right now as you get that bird's eye view and the game unfolding.
And we're going to have Team Mozambique teamed up with Paraguay and Turkmenistan on, I believe, the Aqua Alliance. And they're going to be up against Cyprus, Croatia, and Nigeria on Hydro as they all run for those initial flood of balls.
So in terms of Mozambique, it's important to note that the two teammates in that video, they hinted at the fact this competition is more than just them, just like we've said on multiple occasions. It's more than just a robot. It's about a larger, more broad purpose. It's for one, it's for their country. It's for proving that men and women are also equal, that both of these are on display and that they have the full attention of the stands as these teams get ready to grind out their second round game.
And you can see two of the Aqua teams full of balls heading right over to the side where they can hopefully drop all of those off for extra points. Additionally, the Hydro Alliance is attempting to do the same with one team in the middle, sort of sucking them up vertically into that conveyor belt-like structure. I believe that is Croatia. That will hopefully then be able to go and drop those off.
Now, as the last minute 30 unfolds, we had neglected to mention this for a while, but for those of you who are just joining us, there are a couple other parts to this field after talking with Nick that we wanted to highlight for those of you who don't yet know the rules. There are two colored areas on the river outside of the bridge. Those are called exclusion zones. So if we can zoom out and get in on those exclusion zones, very good. We can talk about what they are. So I'm going to put numbers 1 and 2 by those, 1 and 2 by those red and blue zones. Aqua is able to go into their exclusion zone, and Hydro is able to go in theirs, but it goes into a penalty mode if, for example, as you see coming up right now, actually, it's perfect timing, not for Team Hydro, but for us up here in the Telestrator booth. Those penalties coming up if they go into any of those other exclusion zones. So as we clear that Telestrator and have the last 45 seconds coming in here, there's a lot of action that's happening, and we're at a 31-18 game.
And right up there, one of the members of Team Aqua is attempting to drop those contaminant particles into their laboratory. Those are each worth 4 points.
So that last shot we had seen up on the lab, a couple of those random water particles that were just there. They couldn't get over that lip. It looks like it's a mountain to try to climb even though you get up on that bridge. So in the last 20 seconds, none of them are going to make their way to the bridge, and instead they're going to try to make their way to that hanging bar, earning those extra 20 points for their team. Again, at the end of the game, if the team is able to make its way off the ground and do it, as you're seeing on the screen right now, in front of Team Croatia. You see that team that's wobbling right now, but they're getting there.
For each robot in the air, you add 20 points to your score. That can really raise, as you can see, they're all excited because of getting 3 robots in the air. And we also looks like we have 3 robots in the air over on Team Aqua. And so with 106 to 85, Team Hydro was going to take the lead and take the win in that round.